Hi guys, welcome to the Garden Pooch YouTube channel, and if you're new over here, then I hope you would check out the website thegardenpooch.com. Please hit like and subscribe to this channel so that you can stay in tune with the videos that are coming up, as they will help you a lot as a dog owner on your dog journey without the vet cost and the pharmaceutical drugs. I launched this, you can say, passion project to help dog owners worldwide stay away from the pharmaceutical drugs. Now, there is a need for the drugs when there is emergency, but without the emergency, you do not have to bombard your dog's body with n number of toxic substances that cause liver and kidney failures in dogs, or enlarged heart and seizures that we are seeing now, and sometimes even death. But yet nobody challenges these vets, and nobody challenges the pharmaceutical companies, and nobody sues them. So this has gone on out of control for a long time, and I'm totally frustrated with that. And that's why I launched this, to help dog owners who have tried all the conventional things. The amazing vet has prescribed one drug after another, and the dog kept getting worse. Then the drug dose was increased, then it got more side effects. The dog has seizure or enlarged heart and kidney enzymes going crazy, or liver enzymes. And then we have the vet saying, oh no, big deal, I'll just change the drug and put another drug and whatnot. So, this is frustrating. This is not acceptable behavior. But somehow dog owners worldwide accepted this as normal, and the veterinarian association got away with it, and so did the pharmaceutical companies. So this is really why I launched this, to help dog owners just like you. That way, even though you have tried a lot of things, you can learn from my channel, and hopefully from my wisdom, and the articles and newsletter that goes out. They are all designed to educate and empower you, the dog owner. So that way, not only it's just about the dog, but it's also, why do we have to spend our money on things that don't work? So why don't we take our power back as dog owners? And this is why I would offer my coaching and consulting to my clients worldwide, who often come to me after they are burned out from the veterinary, circus act, like I call it, and the pharmaceutical companies and drugs and stuff, and the dog hasn't gotten any improvement, whether the dog has gotten worse. So please check out the Garden Pooch website. I'll link it in the box, in the description and comments, and also read some articles. You can contact me from there. I do offer coaching and consultations. I do also have a dog holistic essentials course that runs every year, once or twice a year. So it is a holistic program designed for 3 months to teach dog owners certain essential things that you can do, even if you are a very busy dog owner. But these things you can do every day for your dogs, just adding something in the food or the water or the supplement, or how you take care of the skin health and things like that. So it's a full program that goes for 3 months, and dog owners have taken it from around the world, and it has been very helpful for them. So it teaches you how to prevent diseases and avoid skin and health problems over time in your dog's health. So that's something else that I offer. Also, this is probably the only website which has the best of Western nutrition science and Ayurveda. So I combined both of these to offer it to you. So check it out on the Garden Pooch, and you can contact me from there. And you can also book a consultation session should you want to, and coaching. Otherwise, this video will be helpful. Please leave me your feedback after the video. That encourages me to keep going on, and let me know what your dog is going through, and I can know what content to create in the future. This is all I ask. So let's start today's topic. And today's topic is something about a herb that I'm very passionate about. It's a herb that has multi-uses for dogs. It is a herb that is very beneficial, especially in modern times when we are seeing dogs come up with various health issues that they never had before. And so this herb is one of my most favorite herb. And trust me, I know about herbs enough to say this now, because I've been learning so much through my dog journey, and growing and loving the planet, and what Mother Nature offers us with so much sacredness and so much gratitude, and what all the animals, even the wild animals, play a role in bringing these herbs to us, and just having that love and gratitude for everything. So this herb is one of those herbs that comes to you when you need it most, and perhaps you're here because your dog needs it somehow. It's a very mild herb. What I mean to say is mild in a way that it's safe. It's super safe, yet it works very excellently in the dog's body. It is one of those herbs that I use for my own dogs. I make the tea and I use it regularly to keep them healthy and happy and keep their little tummies healthy. So I'm going to discuss all the benefits of this herb. And it's very easy to find. However, I request that you find the tea bag and find it from a company which is sustainable, because we don't want to do support unethical practices that are ruining our planet. Let this herb be there for generations and generations, whether it's for you or your kids or your dogs. Doesn't matter. It's not about us all the time. So support companies that do sustainable farming of the herbs and that are not taking from the wild area, because those animals depend on these plants to survive. So we don't want to take someone's food just because of ourselves or just because we love our dogs so much. So this is all I request when I share about herbs. Okay, it must be sustainable, ethical farming. And so I'm going to share about this herb now. So the herb that I'm talking about today is the marshmallow root. And again, I'm not associated with the company. I just read about it and liked it and bought it from Amazon. I was looking for the root tea, and with so many dogs and me cooking for them every single day and making this herbal, delicious, beneficial tincture for them that I make the recipe, one of the herbs I use is this. And so I wanted something that's a value pack so that I can continue doing this for my dogs. And I bought this one for 40 tea bags. I'm not associated with the company. You can find any, but buy the tea bags and find it in a packet like this or one of those paper packets. Don't buy herbs in plastic containers for two reasons. Two reasons you must remember. Those plastics, they leak microplastic and chemicals that are going into the herb and then going to your dog's body. Okay, what's the point of this? It is just accumulating in the dog's body, you know. The dogs are not living in pristine area like the wilderness where the dog is so healthy, everything is flushed out. No. So stop buying things in plastic containers as much as you can, okay? Avoid it. Any supplement or herb you want to buy, think about it. Okay, which seller is selling this supplement in a bag as opposed to a plastic container, okay? Second thing is, you are responsible for your actions towards the planet, the wild animals, bees, butterflies, everything is connected. We are all one on this earth and connected. So those plastic containers are going to the landfills and polluting our environment, and landfills are just full of plastic, and so are the oceans. So let's not do that anymore, okay? Let's stop our dependence on plastic. With that said, I bought this one, and I found it like very good quality. I've tried it. So let me show you how the tea bags come. Okay, so this is a tea bag of this herb, and the marshmallow root herb is beneficial for numerous things. So the first thing that I would like to discuss that it can help your dog with is respiratory issues. Now, when you make the tea, I would advise opening this, cutting it, and taking the actual herb in the water. And let it warm up, and then close the stove and let it sit overnight. The next day, you will see that it has become slippery, you know, like that is the mucilage that marshmallow root tea has, kind of like flax seeds, you know, they become like gel-like. And that is the main property of this herb. It creates mucilage. And that is why it is so beneficial for the respiratory tract. So this herb is useful for dogs, say, who have bronchitis, asthma, dry throat, cough, and mucus that is stuck, will not expel itself, and dogs that are having breathing issues, they are panting too much, and they may have weak lungs, or they have liver issues, and dogs that are, you know, get tired very easily, because that one of the aspects of getting tired easily is because your brain is not getting enough oxygen and you're not processing the nutrients, and it's just taking too much for you to cope with the environment. So that is where marshmallow root can help you. So if a dog has kennel cough, for example, throat infections, throat irritations, asthma, bronchitis, dry throat, hacking cough, lung issues, getting tired very fast, panting all the time, panting a lot, then think, okay, well, can I add marshmallow? Yes, you absolutely can, and I'll go later on in the video how to add it and the dosage. So stick till the end of the video. That's what's going to help you the most. So that is the first benefit of this herb, because it coats and soothes irritated mucous membranes in the body of the dogs. So mucous membranes are what? When we have lungs and we are sneezing or have cough or nose drips and things like that. Yes, marshmallow can help if your dog is having those things. It is rich in plant mucilage. And so the second point of marshmallow is one that modern dogs especially can get a lot of help with. We are feeding dogs the most shittiest food ever, which is called the American diet kibble. Of course, it's in America because the rest of the world doesn't do that. But Americans love to feed their dog kibble because the vet said so and the kibble is the right thing. Well, kibble was the result of depression. But are we in the depression area now? No, we're not. So can we start feeding our dogs better? Can we feed them something that's home cooked and plant-based and fresh and from nature? Yes, we can. So that's the first point. Second thing is dogs who have acidity, who constantly have constipation or diarrhea, either of the extremes. So, or who have heartburn, who have, maybe even blood in the poo-poo area or urine, and things like gastritis or colitis, these are leaky gut, IBD, any of these things are serious, not to be taken lightly. That means the food needs to be corrected first. You need to add certain nutrients to the diet because the dog is lacking nutrients to function properly. The dog needs more minerals and vitamins. The dog needs some vegetables, a little bit of fruits like papaya and aloe vera and things like that. You need to correct the diet and perhaps work with somebody or watch this channel, or if you don't want to work with somebody, then watch the recipes in the channel and read my articles and newsletter. Or if you're willing to work with somebody, then contact me. But what I mean to say is that needs to be fixed first, okay? Stop the kibble and the mad mania of raw-eyed. It is too heavy in nature, like we say in Ayurveda. It is too heavy for the digestive tract to digest and break it down. So fix that. And the second thing you can do is implement marshmallow root. So again, let me repeat it for your benefit. It will help in acidity and colitis, leaky gut in dogs like IBD issues and excessive gas and diarrhea, constipation, or your dog doesn't have good appetite, the appetite is too low, or your dog is having excessive appetite. That is also abnormal. So either of the extremes is not okay. That means the dog is not getting the nutrients it needs. So marshmallow root can help calm the digestive tract of the dog and help the leaky gut. So this tea will help with any of these situations, including heartburn. And like I said, stick to the end of the video. I'll give you the dosage and how to make the tea. I'll teach you my way, and that is going to be very effective because it's tried and tested. Anyways, so the first one is the respiratory benefit. The second is the digestive benefit. The third is bladder. How many dogs that I have known and coached and did consultations for, how many owners have come to me because their dog continuously have UTIs or bladder issues or bladder stones or kidney stones or whatever the heck, kidney issues, or may have incontinence or have water retention, things like that. These are all serious signs of an imbalanced bladder and kidney health, and that needs to be corrected too. So again, the diet is the first thing. What the heck you're feeding your dog, for God's sake, look into that. And second thing is, I don't sugarcoat anything. So half the problem is the veterinary, control in America, and the other half is the submission of the dog owners into this. So, and in the middle is the poor dog, poor dog who is suffering. So please, all right. So the third thing it will help you is the kidney and bladder health. So if your dog has continuous UTI, has urinary issues, the urine smells too much or urine is too yellow, or your urine is too less and has water retention, then your dog can definitely benefit from marshmallow tea because it calms the inflammation in the bladder and the kidneys. Um, it is antimicrobial, it is anti-inflammatory, it is a diuretic, meaning it will flush the water out of the body, which is extremely beneficial because you want the diuretic to help the kidneys get flushed out. With that said, you definitely want to make sure that you're providing clean water throughout the day to your dog when you're giving herbs that are diuretic, because the dog may feel thirsty and needs to have water, especially during the hot summer months. So, all right, so what else can we talk about? So I have discussed it's antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, it is diuretic, it will help boost the immune system and helps relieve constipation. We have gone over that, helps with heartburn. It is rich in plant mucilage. It coats and soothes the mucous membranes in dogs, and it coats the gut due to these mucilage properties, okay? And this is very important for dogs who have continuous diarrhea or inflamed gut and acidity, heartburn, and just inflammation in the gut. And I'm repeating this for your benefit because sometimes just someone repeating the points will help you understand in various ways you can apply this herb for your dog and how many dogs can be helped with different conditions. It helps dogs with kennel coughs, irritation of the throat, and it helps loosen the mucus from the kennel cough and bronchitis or asthma in dogs. All right, the last but not least is it can help soothe skin irritation. So let's say your dog has dry skin or a really dull coat or hot spots or redness, itchiness, rashes. Well, guess what? Again, this herb can help. When you make the tea, you can dip a little bit of of course, keep the tea, the one that you're using for internal health, keep it separate, and in a small container, you can take a little bit of the tea and keep it separately. Now, in that small container, you can dip the cotton and apply it to your dog's body. The mucilage is softening, just like we have in flaxseed gel. That is what's going to coat the skin and heal it and kind of say, hey, skin, calm down. I'm here. I'm soft to the touch, and I'm going to heal you with this gentle gel like mucilage. So marshmallow will help with skin irritations like hot spots, and it is one of the best herbs to be applied topically for dogs. And like I said, it is antimicrobial, and that means if your dog's skin has any germs and things like that, it will kill the germs, and it is anti-inflammatory both for taking internally and for applying to the skin as well. It will also help soften the dog's coat because marshmallow is one of the best herbs for the hair, just like flaxseed gel, So you can also combine flax seeds to your dog's diet. I highly recommend that. I have used them in many of my recipes. Again, check out the videos. They will give you more information. But with marshmallow and flaxseed, that will help you a lot. So those are the properties, and you can see from this video alone how beneficial this herb is, especially for the modern dogs who are suffering because of the freaking kibble and the owners won't budge, or the veterinarians who just keep on using them like animal objects, okay? Oh my God, I hate that. So one warning with marshmallow is if your dog has diabetes, okay? So consult a holistic veterinarian or work with somebody if you want, because if your dog has blood sugar issues, it may lower the blood sugar too much, especially if your dog is on diabetic medicine, okay? Again, fix the diet, fix the exercise, and see how you can control the diabetes. Give your dog healthy fats, healthy fibers, in the form of fresh cooked vegetables. Cooked vegetables at home will lower the blood sugar in every meal, along with some healthy fats. This is a proven thing that healthy fats and a little bit of protein and fiber lowers the blood sugar. So instead of the drugs, think about a diet first and figure out from there. And then if you're giving medicine, then I would say consult with your holistic veterinarian. That's all I can say. And work with somebody so that you can give marshmallow where it doesn't interact with your dog's diabetic drugs. Okay. All right. The last part is that okay. So I'm going to teach you now. All right. So how I make it. So I have a pot like a steel pot or something like that. Don't use non-stick, because that non-stick is going to go again into the tea. That crap called Teflon. Okay, you don't want that unless you want to drink it. The Teflon, go for it, but I would not give it to my dogs. Okay, so don't use non-stick unless you want Teflon. So take a steel pot, take enough amount of water. You can do 16 ounce if you want to make it for 3-4 days. I usually make it for a whole week, to be honest. So that way I don't have 101 things to do for my dogs, and with all the life and stuff. And the benefit of it is it gets better each day because of the mucilage. So I will use other herbs as well, and I use marshmallow, and I use green tea. Decaffeinated green tea is excellent. And there's a video on herbal teas that I can link over here, and that will help you as well. So make the tea in the good amount of water, and open the tea bag. You want the actual herb, okay? So you will open it, or you can get dry herb itself in a packet and then start using that. If you don't want to use tea bags, put like 1 or 2 tea bags and let it simmer. Once it comes to warm or boil, close the stove, cover it up. Now leave it overnight. So make it this at night time and leave it overnight on the counter. So by morning time, it has become more potent and thicker. And then for say small dogs like chihuahuas, like under 10 pounds, you can start adding 1 tablespoon if you want, or even 1 teaspoon, because some dogs are really small. So you have to adjust the size. Start low so you can see how the dog adjusts to it, and then you can increase the quantity. And for medium dogs like over 10 to 20, 30 pounds or whatever, again, you can go from 1 or 2 teaspoons to 1 tablespoon. And for big dogs like pit bulls or Rotties and German Shepherds and Husky and blah blah blah, you can go for up to 2 tablespoons per meal, because they are really big and they definitely could benefit, and their whole body would benefit from marshmallow root, from respiratory tract to the throat to the gut to the urinary bladder system. You can see how this herb is so sacred. It covers the entire body from the mouth going all the way to the end, So it is so sacred. So that should help you. Make the tea with actual herb, and let it cover, sit overnight. Start giving a little bit of every single day. Do not give when it's cold, okay? Always add warm fluids to your dog's diet. This is taught in Ayurveda, not in the Western world. Here, everybody wants to have something cold with food, and they do the same thing with their dogs, poor dogs, okay? In India, we never have anything cold with our meals. It is forbidden. And the same thing in other cultures, like Japan and whatnot. So, like I said, only in America. Only in America I've seen this. I don't know what to say. So do not add something cold, even if it's a cold fluid or cold tea, to your dog's meal. Warm the tea and then add it to your dog's bowls and then give it, okay? Because the coldness of some liquid or food causes stagnation in the digestive tract, and that lowers your stomach acid, and that creates problems in the gut. And when you have problems in the gut, guess what? Your entire body starts falling sick, because everything starts in the gut. The Western doctors, they think they are like genius. They're just guessing about it now. Guess what? In India, in Ayurveda, we already knew about it like 5,000-6,000 years ago. This is a fact, not just my opinion. So, apparently, even the Asian countries and Arabic countries seem to know about all of this, but not America for some reason, okay? So you guys have been lied to if your veterinary told you can mix whatever you want with your dog's food. No. Only warm water and a little bit of it, like 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons for big dogs, or even if you have really big dogs, 3 tablespoons of the warm tea, and mix it with the food and give it. That is the right way to do it. If you have a Chihuahua that's 4 pounds, 5 pounds, like a small, teaspoon would be great. Mix it in the morning and evening, and there you have a solution for your dog's entire body being coated with something so beneficial and sacred like marshmallow root, full of vitamins and minerals, full of mucilage, and completely from nature, okay? And again, the only thing is, if your dog has diabetes and taking medicine, be aware of it, work with somebody. You've been warned in the video, and that's all I can tell you. All right, so this summarizes the video. I hope you liked it. I have covered all the points here for you, for all the benefits, and from soothing the skin externally to internally. and the herb, and given you the dosage and the advice and how to make it for your benefit, and got you some extra tips from Ayurveda, because Ayurveda is a science of India which knew all of this, but the Western doctors are finding out now. This is how behind the Western doctors are, Americans are, and this is how behind the Western science is. And even though it thinks it is superior, but it's not. It has ruined the environment, it has ruined the culture of many countries, to say, because of the animal testing, human testing, and what I'm totally against. And it has also ruined the health of millions, now billions of people, billions, and billions of furry animals, as well as wild animals, or who are in sanctuary and stuff. So it's not the answer. There is a time for Western medicine, no doubt about it. I don't, I always support that. But for rest, how much we are using it needs to be really slowed down and really thoughtfully used, not all the time for our dogs. So there's a time for pharmaceutical drugs in emergency situations like surgeries and stuff, but other times there's no time for it. You have millions of options from nature, the nature that creates you and your dog, than to be succumbing to these toxic ways, And also by supporting the pharmaceutical companies, you're supporting animal testing, which is brutal, and supporting the destruction of the environment, and many more unethical things. That's a different topic, so we'll talk later. But I just want to share this. Hit like and subscribe to this video. That encourages me to go on. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. This channel is only for those who are eager to learn, eager to face the truth, and who are just dying to help their dog finally get solutions. So be civic, be respectful, be kind. I'm sharing this out of my free time. I don't get paid for this, nothing at all. It is out of love. So it is for your benefit, and so I hope you will appreciate it. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Hit like and subscribe. Check out the website, thegardenpooch.com. You can contact me from there if you want coaching or consultation session with me. And again, sign up for the newsletter. That's where I share my best tips, and you're most welcome. You're most invited to be part of the Garden Pooch tribe. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.